Everything's okay. So today we are talking about owning a business, being an entrepreneur. Does anyone know what an entrepreneur is? Has anyone ever heard that word before? Word. I say I'm an entrepreneur.
Starting or owning your own business.
There you go. I'm like good process of eliminating. Exactly. Owning your own business, taking a risk, possibly putting money out there of your own, not knowing if you'll be successful. Emily, your mother, did you start her.
Yeah, both my mom and my dad were.
They both started their own. Or your mom and dad helped. Mom and dad. Or your dad helped your mom start hers, or they both started their own?
My mom had her own business and my dad had his own business, and then he transferred over to UPMC.
Oh, they did have they each had their own for a while. Okay. So we're going to learn about some risks involved, possibly what happens when things go well. Okay, so let's get started. We're on week 26 already, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, so it says, I'm an entrepreneur because life is too short to work in a cubicle. I had to laugh because sometimes I'm in the cubicle at CPDLF in the back. It says, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So if you think you can't do something, you're probably not going to do it. If you think you can do it, it could definitely possibly happen. Like Henry Ford, I'm taking a huge risk, developing the assembly line, the car, making it affordable for people. That was definitely thinking outside the box. Okay, so if you double the number of experiments you do per year, you're going to double your inventiveness. Jeff Bezos, does anyone know who that is? Jeff Bezos. My son, who actually is 6, knows who Jeff Bezos is, which is crazy. He is the guy who started Amazon. Does anyone shop at Amazon ever? Yeah. Okay. Like my son is enthralled that you can order something and it comes to your house like a day later, which is kind of crazy. We ordered, what did we order? We ordered a speaker on, I think it was Saturday. And yes, it was Saturday. Saturday morning, we ordered a speaker. I went to the grocery store and it was around noon on Sunday. Okay. And the garage was open and the back of my car was open, which is actually kind of scary. And I came out and my package was laying in my car. The Amazon guy or the FedEx guy was just like, I was going to put it in the car. Like he didn't even have to ring the doorbell or anything. He just saw my trunk was open, saw that I'd see it. But literally 24 hours later, order something at my house. Absolutely crazy. This is why this guy is an entrepreneur, hugely successful. Okay, so our learning target for today is I can understand the steps to starting and owning a business. Okay, so world's youngest successful entrepreneur, maybe. Okay, this is kind of a little video. This is Ryan, and I never heard of him until I heard someone talk about him a couple weeks ago. Do you know all about him, Sarah? Do you know who he is? Okay, this is crazy that this kid has this kind of like money at such a young age. But I'm going to show you this, and you guys tell me what you think here.
YouTube star Ryan is only 7 years old, but he's already selling out aisles of toys at Walmart and Target like a retail veteran.
What's it like to see yourself right there?
It's so cool because I can see myself.
His eggs and squishies are some of the hottest toys this holiday season. It all started with YouTube videos he made with his parents at age 3.
See you next time.
They've now been viewed more than 25 billion times, transforming the boy wonder into the 8th highest paid YouTube star. He made an estimated $11 million last year. And retailers have now turned to influencers like Ryan to get families into their stores.
Why do you think all these kids out there like watching your videos?
Because I'm entertaining and I'm funny.
But like many first graders, he's just a kid too, losing his first tooth and avoiding his veggie.
He is a picky eater, and he's also very sociable at school.
And toys are just the beginning.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a game developer.
With no plans to stop playing anytime soon. Jolene Kent, NBC News, Burbank.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube.
Okay, so that like blows my mind. $11 million last year, right? $11 million by promoting some toys. 7 years old. And it's kind of, I picked this too because my son's in first grade as well. He's going to be 7 next month, or I guess the end of this month. And for him to make $11 million is absolutely mind-blowing. So it just kind of shows you guys, when you think a little bit outside the box, what you can come up with. But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get through these kind of quickly, but there are 10 steps to starting a small business. The first one is to do your research. So is there something somebody needs? Okay, can you plan for that? Is there something that somebody needs? Like your mom, Emily, people need to pretty much get their hair done, right? Like it's a thing that people spend money on, and their nails. People are willing to pay big bucks, I can't talk, to get their hair done and their nails done. And I don't, do you guys do spray tans as well and things like that?
No, just facials and waxing.
Facials and different things. Yeah, I mean, spray tan, just all of these different services. And if there's a need, you know, people are going to pay for it. Make a plan. So I'm sure when your mom was starting her business, she had some sort of plan, like I'm going to do these services, I'm going to hire these people, we're going to put it here. You have to really think it out, and your finances. You know, Emily's mom didn't just say, hey, I have absolutely no money to start this business, but we're going to do, you know, like she had to have a little bit of an idea, like this is going to cost me this, this, and this, and I might not make any money until you know, she starts seeing clients. Okay, let me actually turn my volume down. There's a lot of static. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay. Are you going to go in this by yourself, or are you going to have a partner? And your mom is by herself then? Like, okay.
Yeah.
My husband, where he works, there's 3 guys that work together and they're partners. So he went into a business with a partnership. So or a huge corporation like Sheets, that's massive. You're going to pick and register your business name. So your name says a lot about you. And that's why all these little businesses that pop up now, a lot of them have cute little names, like little bakeries. And, you know, that's really people, you know, you want people to come to your business. You have to make sure you have the right permits and licenses, which they can take some time. You can't just say, I'm going to start a business. You have to go, you know, to Altoona, and you have to talk to the people. You have to make sure you sign the right papers. You have to have a way to keep track of the budget, different things like that. And then Emily, I'm guessing your mom has people that work for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does.
I'm sorry?
She does.
She does. Yeah, she does. And my husband has people that they work for him as well. And you have to pick a good location. You know, is your home office going to work? Obviously not for your mom. She can't run a hair place in a home office. You know, is she going to have, you know, what are we going to have? And my husband, his business is right across from Mansion Park. I'm in Altoona, and it used to be a house. It actually was an old house at one time, and now it's a business. You got to hire some employees, and you have to promote your business. I don't know, Emily, does your mom do anything to promote it? Does she give like little pens out? Does she advertise anywhere? Or has she just been around for so long that word of mouth? How do you get people in there?
It's mostly word of mouth, but like you said, we have pens, we have cards that we give out, we do fundraisers, like we like donate to cheerleading or different sports, stuff like that.
So you'll sponsor different organizations.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, that's very, very good. Okay, here's where a couple that I thought of. The Green Bean Coffee House, they're always doing like social media and stuff to get their name out there. Maker Studios in Hollidaysburg. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go there. 3125 is where I order a lot of my clothes from. It's in Altoona. This is my husband, where he works. I just threw that in there. 220 Studios, huge like photography place. Mamie's is where I used to go when I lived in Martinsburg all the time. Emily, you're kind of close to there where your mom's business is, right? It's not too far.
It's not that far away, no.
Yeah, so this was these are like they're well known for their donuts. They're absolutely amazing. So these are just a couple places that say, you know, I'm going to start a business, and you know, we want to be successful. We want to stay around. So they had a good plan. Okay, I found this kind of be interesting too. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. So making some sacrifices. You know, maybe Emily, your mom had to make a couple sacrifices at first to start a business. You know, you don't know how much money you're going to bring in. You don't know how much exactly overhead you might have. But when you start something, sometimes there's a little bit of sacrifice, not exactly knowing. My friend's husband a couple years ago opened the Comics Vault in Altoona. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it, but they are right by the Mishler, and he specializes in comics and all the little trinkets and different things, and he brings in artists. You know, he had to make some sacrifices at first to get that up and going, get his name out there. So there are some advantages. You can talk, Emily, about this with your mom and see. Independence. I don't know if she can leave once in a while, kind of make her own schedule now that she has owned it maybe for a while. Maybe not. My husband's it's kind of hard for him too. I'm sorry, go ahead.
She's pretty responsible, and so she always says, if I say no, I don't make any money. And so it's hard for her to say no to anything, and she's almost always working.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, because if she doesn't have the clients, then she doesn't get the money. That's my husband too. He can kind of take off sometimes, but it is harder. But sometimes if you can get enough people working under you, you can have a little bit more independence or set the hours. I'm sure, Emily, if your mom wanted to change the hours a little bit because she owns the business, she could. There could be great financial rewards if you do have a successful business, more learning opportunities. You can feel good about yourself owning your own business. It's yours, and she can have freedom to decorate it how she wants. You know, it's hers. Now, there are some disadvantages. The financial thing, the stress, which I'm sure your mom, like you said, if she doesn't take a client, she could lose the money. That could be stressful. It could be a time commitment. And there could be things that you just don't want to do all the time, possibly even getting rid of somebody, firing somebody. If you own a business, there are some things that you just might have to deal with that you don't want to deal with. Okay, let's play a Kahoot. Okay, running a small business. Okay, so do your best with this. Some of the things we went over, some of the things are just taking a good guess, okay? So let's see if you have a device you want to use or your computer. See if we can get this up. Hopefully this works. Classic. Okay, here we go. Kahoot It, or the app, and then there's your PIN number. Oh, snakes. Okay. Only 2 of you this time, but we'll see what goes, okay? Usually there's 4 or 5 of you, but I lost a couple learners, and Dylan's not here with us, so see what happens. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, what is an entrepreneur? Someone who works alone and makes little money, someone who teaches commerce, someone who starts and runs a business and takes risks, or someone who works as a business manager. Ah, good, excellent, guys. That's great. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. And it's not going to the next question. Hold on. Okay. This is, wait, maybe it's at the top. Ah, there it is. I'm like, where's my next question? Okay, here we go. Okay. What's an advantage of being an entrepreneur? What's something good that can come out of this? Hard work and long hours, stress and worry, risk of failure, or being your own boss? What's a good thing that can come out of being an entrepreneur? Pick something, quick, quick, quick.
Oh, yes!
Being your own boss.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yes!
Okay, snakes. Oh, we lost Emily. I don't know where she went. Okay, keep going. What is a disadvantage of being an entrepreneur? What do you think, Sarah? A disadvantage: uncertain income, employ family members, challenge reward and satisfaction, or increase personal wealth. What is a disadvantage? That's okay. Yeah, you just don't know how much money you're gonna make. Sometimes you just do not know.
Emily's still playing with that.
She's gone. I don't know what happened to her. That's sad. What is not a personal characteristic of being an entrepreneur? So what kind of characteristic? Who would you need to be an entrepreneur? Would you be lazy, self-motivated, willing to learn, or leadership qualities? Oh, it was not, but that's okay. Yeah, you can't be lazy. That's not gonna start a business for you. Okay, choose the best definition of market research. So when you gotta do some research before we start our business, what do you think? Asking customers about their day when they enter the store, I can't say this, analyzing the store records, doing surveys about how much to charge for products, or collecting info about customers and business opportunities. Yeah, good job.
Yes.
I don't know if Emily's coming back, but we'll just keep going. Choose one question one may be asked when doing market research. What might you ask? Who are the customers? When does the bell go? Why do we buy our product? Or what shall I have for dinner? When you're doing some research, what do you need to think about? Who are the customers? When does the bell go? Okay. Why do they buy our product? Who are the customers? Okay.
Emily's back.
Oh, Emily, you're back. That's okay. You can just follow along. We lost you.
Yes,
Choose the best
I'm the winning.
definition of the target market. A group of people who shop at the same store, the name given to a group of commerce students, a group of people that buy a certain product, or a group to whom the business intends to sell its products. Who is your target market? Okay, yeah. Who are we going to sell our stuff to? Okay. How many small businesses fail within the first year? Take a guess. What do you guys think? A third, 3/3 is all of them. 2/3 are none. How many are going to fail? Take a guess. 1/3, 33%.
Dang it.
Yeah, that was tough. I actually thought more failed than that because it's tough to start your own business, but it said the first year. That's what I think kind of helped. Okay, what is a sole trader? This is kind of a little bit different here. A sole trader, a business that is not registered with the government, business owned and operated by one person, a business owned and operated by a small group of people, or a business such as Woolworths. So a sole trader. Sole, do you guys know what sole is? If I'm the sole person that does this. Take a guess.
Yes.
One person.
Mhm.
Okay. What's an example of a franchise? So if you ever heard anyone say, I'm going to start my own franchise, are they possibly starting a McDonald's, a Kohl's, a Dimox, or a Porto? If they're starting a franchise, what do you guys think?
I really don't know.
You can answer, I guess. Lost Emily again. Okay.
I got it correct.
Okay. I think we're almost done. What's an advantage of purchasing, say, a McDonald's? What's an advantage? The franchisor often provides training. The franchisor controls the operations. Profits must be shared with the franchisor, or the franchisor often charges a service fee. What could be good about buying a McDonald's? Good.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll come and they'll train you. My friend works for Cracker Barrel and she travels all over the world training people. It's pretty cool, actually. She's got to get a lot of places training for Cracker Barrel. Okay.
Okay.
What's a disadvantage of purchasing an existing business? What would be a disadvantage of purchasing an existing business? Sales to existing customers will generate instant income. Existing image of the business may be difficult to change. Existing employees can provide valuable assistance, or equipment is available for immediate use.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that could
didn't
be a
click
bad
anything.
image. Sometimes when you buy a business, it doesn't have the best image. Okay, well, that didn't turn out. I know we lost Emily for a while, so that wasn't really fair, but that's okay. It's not all about winning. It is about trying to learn a few things about owning or running a business. So let's get back to here. Okay, so our main point today was just think about if there's anything you want to do. You know, if there's anything small eventually you'd like to do on your own. If there's something that you like and that you want to embrace. I know Emily is really into like the interior designing and the cosmetology, and you know, your mom obviously can help you lead the way with that as well. So maybe one day you will start a business, and you know, it's not a bad thing to think about, you know, the future and, you know, possibly you know, taking that leap, even though it's scary. Like I said, my husband, he had already gone into somebody who owned a business. So he didn't start it from scratch. He did not, you know, just start it up. He went into a business that was already set up. Okay. If he had started a new business, or if he ever does start a business, you know, it could be a little scary going out on your own and, you know, setting everything up, but just something to think about. My kids, when they grow up, think they're going to be YouTube stars and make lots of money. I don't know, maybe they will, maybe they won't. It would have been pretty cool if we got paid to open toys like Ryan. That would have been a sweet thing to make $11 million a year opening toys. But yeah, so just think of ways that you can think outside the box on maybe ways that you like to make money. I was watching one video. This girl wanted to decorate her locker, and she got bottle caps and she put designs in them. And she put a magnet on the back of them, and they were huge. They're selling like everywhere now. I don't know, the bottle cap magnets or something, but it was huge. And they looked really neat. You could put all sorts of designs in them, but she wanted to decorate her locker, and she said there was a need for things to decorate lockers, and she started her own business. So it is really interesting what you can do and what's out there if you find the right need and are able to start up a business. So, okay. So all your assignments are due next Tuesday evening by midnight. And if you have any questions, just reach out. And of course, this week in Connects You, it's going to be about starting a business, and there'll be some questions. And the Connects You Elaborate for the week is thinking about a business that you could potentially start. Okay, it doesn't have to be, it can be totally outside the box, totally fake, or you can think about something that potentially you would do. Okay, so have some fun with that. And any questions or concerns, you guys can reach out. Okay. Sound good? Thank you, guys. Okay, please keep coming back. I need my audience, okay? I don't want to keep talking to myself, okay? So Emily, Sarah, hopefully I see you next week, okay? And others, please join us. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.